Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. My name is Teresa, and I am welcoming in my Pisces friends for your reading for October 13th through the 19th. I am going to start off by also inviting in spirit, and then we will flip the camera over so that you can see the layout. I've already prayed over, shuffled, and selected the cards. Um, just to shave some time off of the readings. My first readings went several minutes longer than the ones that I'm doing where I did the cards separately. So I've got the cards laid out here. We'll go over that, and then I will share a little bit of the astrological energy that I wrote up about for the week, so you have an idea of what you're walking into this week, and then we'll go over the cards. This is what your layout looks like. As I said, I've already selected the cards for us. We will be using the Forest of Enchantment Oracle and the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, its companion deck, for the first two sets of cards. And then the next, we will be using the Cosma Visions Oracle. And this is a new deck for me, and I'm excited to do readings with it. I had my eyes on this for a long time before I finally indulged. Okay, let's talk about the astrology next. All right, we're going to start off this week with the moon conjunct Jupiter in Cancer, forming a grand trine with Mars in Scorpio and Saturn in your sign, Pisces. Emotional self-examination, deep conversations, and taking action are all encouraged with this aspect. Meditation and reflection are also favored, but avoid ruminating over anything that qualifies as not my circus, not my monkeys. Worrying about global events during this aspect can lead to a sense of despair and hopelessness, so avoid that at all costs. If you do have to indulge in some watching of the news about any global events that may be occurring, then spend twice as much time as you do on that, on something like self-care and taking good care of yourself. This trine is a reminder to recalibrate, and today in particular is a great day for a relaxing bath or any sort of self-care. The biggest shift this week is Venus entering Libra, one of its home signs, and that's happening today. Venus also creates a kite formation with Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries, and Uranus in Gemini, highlighting relationships. Saturn is going to add a somber tone that may leave us feeling left out. So the Sun and Venus themes, the Sun and Venus will exalt themes of harmony and inclusion, being in Libra. So watch for anyone on the outskirts and invite them in. And if you're the one that is feeling a little bit left out, invite yourself in. You will be welcomed. With Pluto and Uranus in the mix, the best use of this energy is to try something different and creative rather than falling into any sense of self-pity. Without abandoning your own values, acknowledge that others are living in their own priorities just as you do. Discussions about differences in these areas will be illuminating and promote growth for yourself and also a deeper connection with the people that you're talking with. At the end of the week on October 19th, Mercury and Mars are going to form a conjunction in Scorpio, creating another grand trine with Jupiter and Saturn. These aspects support determination and focus, which I'm very much looking forward to, and the unusual capacity for both big picture thinking and attention to detail, which I am also looking forward to. I'm more of a big picture thinker, and that attention to detail is sometimes nice to have. It's an excellent time for writing a business plan, any kind of writing in general, and creating social media content. Keep in mind that while Saturn encourages discernment, it can also awaken the internal critic. So if you find yourself noticing the inevitable problems that always arise, either with yourself or with others, be sure that you come to the conversation um, with kindness and solutions, or don't come to the conversation at all. That old saying, that your mother probably told you, if you don't have something nice to say, just keep it to yourself. Finally, during this grand trine, the Libra sun is going to oppose Chiron, and old wounds may surface that will create opportunities for healing and growth. The key this week is to focus on what you can actually control and change without assuming any responsibility for others. So, with that, we'll go ahead and dig into your cards. The first question that your cards are going to answer is the one that was at the center of your reading. Let me pull this closer here. Sorry about the jiggling. And that question is, what does this week hold in store for Pisces? And the central card is the one from the Forest of Enchantment Oracle. It's got this cute little door. Now, I want to open this door and see what the week has in store for you. And the week has in store for you the Bower of Dreams. So it looks like some sort of rest. Let's see what the book has to say about this. This is a number 32 card. Hush, step lightly as you bend to peer into this tiny bower lit by the glimmer of fairy light. The queen has withdrawn from her dances and delights to slumber in this favored spot, lulled by the fragrant blossoms that draw her toward her dreams. On a soft bed of moss, she drifts off to the sound of delicate harp music, tinkling chimes, and an occasional soft laugh. Her attendants are nearby should she want them, but in her bower, her sleep is peaceful and trusting. And what dreams may come. Visions of the forest with its unicorn glades, flower lanterns, lighting the way toward midsummer rites, a crystal cave, and dancing bears and dearest friends, and her one true love. Deep in dreaming, she lies until the dawn awakens her to a new day's revelry. Which is more real, the fairy forest or the land for dreams? Both are essential parts of her and of you. Your own dream realm is the landscape of your imagination and your adventuresome spirit. Your own bower of dreams awaits. And the advice for this card is, let the world go on without you for a while. You need your beauty sleep, and that is a sleep that restores your ability to see the beauty in your waking world. Create a bower where you can receive your dreams, rest and replenish, and emerge from your bower ready to rejoin the dance. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing the word bower, or I'm not sure if it's bower or bower. If you know, then be sure and tell me in the comments. It's Bower is how it's written in this book. So this card seems to be telling you to retreat from the world this week, and also take good care of yourself, replenish and rest. And not only that, but to maybe refresh your bedroom. Maybe your bedroom needs a little bit of a zhuzhing and plumping up and prettifying, beautifying, just like this beautiful. As I was reading about her restful place that she was sleeping, I was a little jealous. So maybe that's what the focus of the week is for you. Then the next card is, what is the gift from the universe? And the gift from the universe for you, Pisces, is the Child of Challenges. The Child of Challenges is a Page of Swords, same as the Page of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck. And the Child of Challenges in this particular deck, what it says is, the child, it talks about this child being lost in the woods, but she's not going to waste her time worrying about why she got lost and what mistake she made to get her lost along the way. She's going to take a deep breath, and figure it out. She knows that 5 minutes spent thinking things through are far better than 5 minutes of running wildly in all directions. She remains calm and alert, and she retraces her steps. So these are the character traits of this particular card are cleverness, quickness of mind, and the ability to focus. We talked about that being an astrological gift of the universe as well. The ability to focus this week will be something that will be particularly important for you, Pisces. This is also the love of learning and the fondness for study and honesty. This is truth coming in. This is a message of truth coming in as well. So that is your gift from the universe. And then what do you have to empty your hands of in order to receive the gift? You know, when you have so many things in your hands and somebody wants to shake your hand or give you something else, you have to set something down. If you same thing with your calendar. If your calendar is overly full or your mind is overly full, it's hard for the universe to give you this gift of focus and insight and truth. And so in order to receive it, what you need to set down is something that you're juggling. The Two of Boons is similar to the Two of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck, and I will show you that as well. It's very similar picture here, but slightly different. Pentacles are right here. So the Two of Pentacles shows this person juggling their pentacles. They've got a stretched rubber band. Something's got to give. They're trying to get everything in balance. It is a card about trying to have fun with your work and everything. But maybe you're just trying to balance too many things. And what you need to do this week is focus on the one thing. And the one thing is your own rest and self-care. So, yeah, you just need to set something down this week in order to receive that gift of insight and inner wisdom and the truth, the message of the truth that is coming into you. Now, how will you approach this letting go? What help is available for you as you try to set down something that you have been busily juggling? And the answer that the cards have is the Protector. It shows these two sumo wrestlers duking it out here. Let's see what the message is on the Protector card. The Protector says, it's back here somewhere. The Protector says, when you pull the Protector, in a reading, it can be symbolic of an excellent time to take a deeper plunge into your creativity. There is a guarding energy around, sorry, let me turn it this way. There's a guarding energy around the projects that you're taking on, something bigger than you that knows it's important for you to see these things through. Allow it to radiate through you and see this as a beneficial time for your new ideas to emerge. Trust your intuition to guide you through this state of heightened creativity. Okay, so these new ideas are, ideas are a hallmark of this particular card as well. This gift from the universe is these new ideas, and you need to quit juggling everything and focus in on these new ideas. The universe is asking you to protect that time in your day to be thinking about it and, resting and reflecting on what you want to create next. The advice or support from spirit that you get is the Nine of Trees. The Nine of Trees is the same thing as the Nine of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck. This card is a card of a promise from the universe. The advice or support is that you will have, as you try to go through this week, resting, reflecting, thinking about your new ideas, and protecting the time that you need to devote to those new ideas, that you will have everything that you need and almost everything that you want in order to accomplish it. Sounds like a fantastic week for you, Pisces. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this reading give my video a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be notified when I put new content out. It'll come up in your YouTube feed. And I thank you again for joining me. I hope you have the fantastic week that it looks like you're going to have. And I will see you in my next video. Bye now.